Father, have you come home with the taffy today?
Will you do the...
No! Get in the fields!
Have you labored at all today, Geraldine?
That's what I thought! No taffy for you!
He hits her.
Oh!
Very realistic.
I thought you were coming at me with that
No.
shit. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Have you fulfilled my numbers today, Geraldine?
Father, Spots has been sick with a cold.
I required 17
No!
mushrooms. You will do as I say.
You will get your taffy when you deserve it. Wish you'd been aborted. Did they have? Oh yeah, they had like coat hanger abortions.
Oh yeah, we did a play about that when I was in high school. Do you remember that? Do you not remember that? From
Yeah.
Spring Awakening. We
Southern
did that.
Detroit. The stage is set. Martha doesn't want her kid no mo. And scene.
And you guys are going to nationals.
It's just like 2.5 hours of like a super realistic coat hanger abortion.
You have to watch
all
her
the
bleed
parents-
out in real time.
All the parents of like the 9th graders are just sitting in shock the whole time.
The Good Monday.
Hi guys,
Oh my god.
we're in it again.
We spent the last 5 minutes laughing about some unspeakable things. So we're back in our typical form.
Yeah.
Are we cool with doing mirror again? Is that okay with you?
That's what I
Okay.
want to do.
It feels right. Brendan has brought it to my attention that he's not comfortable playing as Toad. And I understand because he does have a lot of unfathomable power.
Here's the thing, is that I will play as Toad, but
Oh.
I just hate it. But I think we should do it.
What if...
We got to see how the other side lives.
Okay, I already saw, and it's an opulence. I know how communism works. So...
Is there like a mirror of Peach that you could be that's not Daisy?
Rosalina.
You could be Baby Peach.
Why don't I be Rosalina?
Be Baby Peach.
Why can't I be Rosalina?
She's a bitch.
I love that.
I hate Rosalina.
That is my favorite part about her.
She's a heavyweight character, so she moves slow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's thick girl season. Get you
Oh,
one.
right. I'm in it. Should I be thick boy then?
Yes. It's big boy season. Get you
Wario?
one. There's that picture. You are welcome.
Wario would date... No, Waluigi would date Rosalina, probably.
No.
Yeah.
Have you seen that bitch? Look at her.
I know.
She's
He's
a bad
good.
bitch.
He's got my stash.
She would never look at him.
Well, they're gonna get married, so that's my headcanon. Also, he's not in the new Smash, and I'm pissed about it, so we need to represent equally here.
Right. That's a oh god. Look at that fucking parasol with
Oh my
that color scheme.
God.
Fuck it up.
Rosalina, who's your daddy?
I'm my own daddy.
Yeah, she's...
the universe is her daddy.
She literally has, like, the most incredible space station of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did this from the ground up.
Yeah, I'm an engineer, so
She's a mogul.
I made my own fortune.
Do you think she's a... what do they call it? Multi-level marketing?
MLM.
Yeah! She's
felt-
totally selling, like, cure-all
Like
shit.
Jamberry and like
Makeup brushes.
Ooh,
What?
Mary
Sorry.
Kay.
What does he drive?
oh fucking some wrecked out machine. Not,
Wario
oh
would-
yeah, no, the Flame Rider. Are you kidding me?
No, that's totally Wario. He would...
All right.
No, you're wrong. That's
I
not
mean,
what he's
work,
driving.
I guess.
Maybe it's gotta be a bike. Sorry, guys. I'm so not used to being... Oh, it's this.
See, we had our
it's
Varmus.
this. it's gotta
Yes,
be that.
that's totally it.
Fuck.
The thing is, the other times it used to look more smooth because we sort of had the character work figured out for these other characters. We knew who
Right.
they were.
Mhm.
But now we're rediscovering, we're going through characterization together. It's been so long since we've been through this process.
Hot monster. That's what they call me when I go out.
Listen, I have so many plans for video games now, and like half of them involve fucking monsters, so let's do it.
How many games are there out there about fucking
well,
monsters?
you've been on the internet. You know how people feel about fucking anything.
Yeah, I don't play games. I just watch the porn.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Is like you know how much people like
Yeah.
that shit. So obviously there's
It's
going to
true.
be stuff that caters to it. Okay, anyway.
Not that one.
No, I'm sorry. I picked last time, so you can pick this time. What are we feeling today? B-dog? Beep bop ski bop beep bop boy. Beep boy.
Well.
Banana.
Go back to Leaf Cup.
Uh-huh.
Gotta clarify. No, fuck that level.
Okay.
Go to... Wait, go to the lightning one again.
Oh, okay. Hello?
Yeah, no. Go to the mushroom one. Okay, go right.
Uh-huh.
Where the fuck is it? Go down. Go to the left. There it is.
We can dance if we want to. We can leave our friends behind.
Do that one. It's
This
got
one?
the cows.
Yay!
I do
Moo
love
Moo
the
Meadows.
cows.
Ah, man, that was a process.
But Waluigi's not going there to race. You know what I'm saying?
I don't get it.
Wah. Wah. Can you imagine fucking Waluigi?
That's okay, honestly, I'm pretty sure they took him out of the game because he's a predator.
Wah, 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 wah.
Alright, let me...
What?
That's the sound of him fucking someone. We were gonna have a really good moment together, and then... Nope. Couldn't
It's just
synchronize
like
together
he's-
like that.
He's such a corpse that all it does is like this horrible like thudding sound.
Oh, like when you hit your chest too hard and it sounds empty? Yeah. He could fully
Hey.
be fucking another flesh being, and it's like, no. Damn it.
Rosalina, we're supposed to be wed.
You can suck my shells.
Is that an offer?
It's a threat.
No.
Oh, you son of a bitch bastard.
So, fucking Bad Baby.
Yes, unfortunately.
Ah!
Suck my shells. I told you, you dumb bitch.
Stop it!
And yet you didn't listen to the Queen of the Cosmos?
Oh my god, did you see what he just did?
No, I'm busy.
Okay, well,
Is he fucking? He's
no,
fucking.
he does like mad stunts.
Oh, like sick, wet, hot stunts?
Ew. It's wet season out here, boys.
It is. It's big boy season, it's thick girl season, it's wet season, it's monsoon season. Get into it. Oh my fucking
Anyway,
god.
that fucking Bad Baby song where she's like, white wrist, white horse, white J's, white Porsche, hi bitch,
Yep. Beloved classic.
All I think anymore when customers come into my restaurant is I just want to be like, hi bitch, hi bitch. It's perfect. She's kind of a legend of our time.
I feel like she's kind of fallen out of public eye though, hasn't she? I don't know
I
what the
hope
kids
so.
are into these days. Okay, so as we've mentioned, I've started working. Oh my
I
god.
know. This shit is asinine.
Bananas, BANANAS, suck on my beehole, BHOLE.
Oh no, this cow! Oh!
I started working in esports.
Yeah.
And the
You
Overwatch
sure did.
League is like you have to be 18 to play, but most of the players are like between like 18 and 19, at the very most 20. Some of them are older, some of them are like 28, but like 21 is like mad old for being involved in that. What?
I'll let you finish.
Well, it's just that like I've been
Sorry.
feeling very old lately
Yeah.
because I'm 21 years old, which is very strange because I'm 21 years old. Like I'm not that old yet. Sorry, continue.
You're killing it. For 21, you're killing it.
I'm doing okay.
All I'm gonna say is that I'm gonna replay this little thing right now, and I'm gonna replay it 2 more times.
Look at your fucking jazz hands.
I know. So that's what he did when he went over a jump.
Oh.
He did that, but he turned to the camera and he was like, cracking the fuck up. Yeah, Waluigi's an icon.
Love it. Gotta have it.
But yeah,
love
what?
to see it.
It's been doing good for you, right?
Yeah.
Writing and shit.
I just put out an article that got retweeted by one of my favorite esports teams with a following of 80,000 people, and my Twitter mentions will not stop. Also, yesterday I made a semi-viral tweet thanks to the loving craftsmanship of my best friend Andrew. It's been a good day.
Here's his
to
Twitter
be...
handle.
Okay, well,
You're welcome,
I
Andrew.
mean, you're the editing.
got
You're
it.
not. Editing, Brendan is the editor.
Yeah.
But,
He's got it.
like, I've been doing okay content production-wise.
Yeah.
It's been a productive few weeks for me. I've been putting out an article like every 4 weeks, which is good because normally I have depression, and so I just don't do anything.
Yeah.
Which is some tough shit.
I'm actually like so fucking proud of you. Like
you.
every time you tell me about like a new article or like this crazy shit that's been going on Twitter, I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, yes.
Work.
I believe in you.
I told Brendan earlier in the car, and the numbers have significantly increased since then, but my last article had gotten, fuck you, had gotten 4,
Expels 1,000 fireballs.
yeah,
Fuck you.
catch this wrath, ho.
Seriously.
My last article had gotten 4 clicks and 1 view,
Son of a bitch.
or
No!
1 read. Oh, I love your despair.
I'm sorry. I threw a shell and then ate shit on a wall and then the shell hit me.
Listen, you love to see it.
I'll play it again.
I'll play it again. Give you a little replay.
Another replay?
Taste. So my last article had gotten 4 clicks and 1 read, and this article is now over 200 clicks and over 100 reads.
You better work, bitch!
Oh my god. Brendan's also adopted this horrible voice that he does to torture me specifically.
Just works really well with that Britney Spears song.
I wonder why God, decided to curse me. Is it because everything's going too well in my life right now? God can't let me be happy?
You better work, bitch! You want a hot body?
I want peace.
You want a Maserati?
I want the sweet release that only death can bring me.
Or a good game of Mario Kart.
True.
Yeah.
Here's the sell from any stores. Sorry.
Katie's been you've been very good to me lately, because you always ask how I'm doing and shit when we see each other, which is just good friendship.
I was gonna say because we're friends.
Yeah. But she's been doing all this shit, and I'm I just watched Breaking Bad again all the way through for the 6th time. And I watched the Sad Horse Show again. And she's like, good.
Good. I'm okay.
Glad you're loving it.
Because as long as you're happy and enjoying yourself, that's all that matters. Honestly, one day I just woke up and I was just fed up of not talking about things that I cared about.
Yeah.
Because for so long I wanted to do these things, and then I started self-publishing. I was applying to places to write for them, and nobody was really getting back to me. Or there people are sure, we'll have you write for us, but you need to put out 4 articles a week, and also we won't pay you. And I'm why the fuck would I ever do that?
Now you're bitch, listen to all my words.
Right.
I have so many to give.
I have so many.
Here,
many people.
take them all. Eat them. They're delicious.
I'll shove them down your gaping maw.
Oh, I missed it again.
But I just really, I don't even know what happened. I just woke up one day and I was I'm sort of sick of just not doing the things I love. Because it doesn't satisfy me.
Existing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what happens a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I don't... in movies there's all the time there's this big event that will kick someone out of their... and then they'll shave their head and they'll go hit the town.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of the time it's a lot more you just wake up and you're this sucks.
That's fully it, right?
Yeah.
And it's I feel it's a lot more magical that way, because pretending you need some big catastrophe to reignite your passion for life is sort of foolish, because
it's why would I want that?
Right. It's why does my whole family need to
bitch.
die in order for me to become the artist I've always wanted to be? I've always sort of hated the idea that art is only born from pain.
No, it's so you can become Batman.
Batman Pineman.
Batman. Come into the house.
Fuck shit, damn it.
Can I talk about that?
Yeah, of course.
I feel like Batman Spider-Man is such a relic at this point.
Yes.
Maybe people know about it. But there's that one episode where he's they're making cakes or whatever.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man comes over and Batman's what am I gonna do with all these cakes I made? He's just like buried under a pile of cakes.
I feel like Batman Pyroman has like influenced a lot of like our comedic timing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it like I had never heard of Batman Pyroman before I met you and our friend Tori.
I'm Batman. I'm Spider-Man. He come over the house. We're best friends.
I so much of like the things that influence me today are brought about by you. Like Olin Rogers, who also I mentioned that like he was the reason why we're friends, or like why we like bonded so much and like made things creatively, and he retweeted me. And he's also sent me PR packages, so work.
Work, bitch.
Fucking shit, damn. Yeah. But like he was very important to us, and subsequently like Balloon Shop was important to I think our comedic development.
Oh yeah.
We also were like very sad at the same time, which is another thing that I want to talk about. Which is like, well, it ties in that I want to talk about like we were talking about needing some catastrophe to like snap you out of things. Like sometimes you just wake up and like after like I mean like you take your antidepressants and like you go out and go back to school and like you start to eat correctly again, and one day you wake up and like you don't want to die anymore, and that's pretty cool. And that's not like
God bless that feeling.
Well, it's not like a big magical moment. Like it's not like you walk outside and suddenly the sun is like the day that it happened for me. Which not to get too dark, but like who on YouTube hasn't had suicidal ideations? Am I right?
That's why we're here.
Right. I mean, like that's why I
Most
seek
of us.
companionship on the internet.
Yeah.
It was like a rainy day. It was just like a random Tuesday, and I was like, you know what? I think I want to live this day. I think I want this day to be one that I experience. And then, like, when I've been sad again, or I, like, accidentally got off my meds, or, like, some shit happened, I was like, I remembered what it was like to wake up one day and want to live again.
Yeah.
And, like, I think that that's, like, by promoting this idea that you have to have some, like, huge, like, transformative experience, it, like, not only, like, is dishonest about the actual work that requires that you have to put in to become better, to feel better again.
Because it is work.
Yeah.
You're not just gonna have that moment and be like, I feel great now.
Yeah, fully. Like I was saying,
Life
like
is dope.
I had to go back to school. I had to get my life back together,
Yeah.
and like it's work, and that's the sort of thing where like you don't. It's not just one day you wake up and someone's in love with you, and now you're okay. Like that's
Maybe
not,
it is for like a few people.
right, but it's not like that magical love has to happen to you. It's not like you have to like I don't know, be picked out of the crowd by some random person who decides you're gonna be a model, because like that's just not how life works. And I feel like with like, no, you're okay. 1 in 4 adults will be affected by mental illness in their life, and like quite a few will experience like episodes of depression and anxiety and stuff. And I think that not being realistic about that does a huge disservice to people, and sort of like betrays the hard work that goes into it, and just doesn't. Because, like, the simplicity of getting up one day and wanting to be alive again, I think is a lot more magical than, like, some, like, grand adventure.
And
it's
I think,
just a simple thing.
I don't know if for you, but that was one of the reasons that it was really hard for me to get the channel up and going again, too, because, like, there was all this shit happening, and then at the same time, I was like, ugh, life is hard right now.
Oh, fully.
I don't want to sit and do these things anymore. I was like, I just wanted to sleep.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, now I feel like, I don't know, maybe Katie and I, we both, like, kind of figured it out at the same time?
Yeah.
Maybe not figured it out, but, like, we're both doing better now.
Yeah, I think we worked through a lot of things this summer. I mean, not to get too personal, I don't think I've talked about this obviously I haven't talked about this on the channel. I was dealing with an eating disorder while we were gone.
Yeah.
I was dealing with an eating disorder, I was dealing with my depression and anxiety, I had really bad insomnia again. So I would go to bed at like 11 or 12 in the morning, wake up at 5 in the afternoon, and then just...
I'd be like, why isn't Katie texting me back?
Right. It's
oh,
it's because she's very, very sick. And finally, like, I just woke up and I was like, I need to go get help. I need to go get help. And so I took my number 3 bus across town to the doctor's office by myself, and I was scared, but I needed to do it, and I did it, and for all this like success I've had recently, I don't think I've been as proud of myself as I was that day.
And for getting first.
Right, work. I mean, I told you that she was that bitch
Yeah,
and
I
she was
know.
going to bring me to success,
I know.
and you fucking doubted me, but whatever. Work, I guess. But, like, I don't think I've been that proud in so long. And it was so dumb, because I just swiped my bus pass. I got on the bus, and I showed up to the appointment that I had called and made, which is a bitch. When you are
Is it the worst?
sick,
I know.
it is so bad. Like, it's not fun for me normally, but, like, that is impossible.
And you call and you're like, I'm really sad and I need to talk to someone, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, we'll get you an appointment. It's like, the fuck.
See,
Don't patronize me.
They did that shit back home. They did that shit back home. But like now we live in the city, and those doctors, like the nurses around here, are not like that.
Of it, I'm sure.
Well, they're just like, yeah, cool. Like, go ahead. Which is in a way nicer because it doesn't, like you said, like patronize you. You just,
Yes.
oh god.
Oh no, we have to get all the stamps now.
Look at that.
Maybe every now and then we'll just throw a random Mario Kart on our channel.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
I think when we need to catch up, when we need to have a little chat, we'll just play some Mario Kart.
That's
Take
a good
care
idea.
of some things.
Listen, guys, we'll probably talk about this more.
Yeah.
But as a closing note to this episode, if you're feeling shitty, and I'm gonna grandstand here, just, it's so hard sometimes, but just like you have to make the step, that first step, to like do something out of your comfort zone and like find someone who can help you.
Absolutely.
Or fucking make a small change in your life, and then, you know, a week after that make another one, or something like that. Anything to get out of that rut.
That's part of the reason why I hate that narrative about needing some grand thing, like something's just gonna happen to you, because you need to work hard, but that hard work is also incremental. So if that just means that today you get up and you brush your fucking hair and then you go exactly right back into bed, I'm proud of you, because that shit is hard. Like, it is. And, like, I've been there. Like, I have, sometimes you don't shower for a week, and you're like, I'm a miserable human being, and it's okay to feel that way in that moment, but you need a shower.
You gotta do it.
And like that's not trying to be a dick. It's just like
No,
this is like something that we've both struggled with for a long time.
you.
I think it's like almost 10 years now for me.
Yeah.
And so it's just something that like I'm trying to learn to live with as opposed to struggle with.
Right.
I'm trying to be more aware of when these like when I'm getting bad again and how to combat that and how to take steps forward.
And the great thing is, hey, we're still on the screen. What up? The great thing is that
I want that forever. That pulsating image. For real.
He's feeling it.
Love it.
The great thing though is that like you learn what is bringing you down, and you learn how you've handled it before and like how you can handle it going forward.
Fully.
Yeah. And
absolutely.
I always was like seeing people post about how they couldn't brush their teeth for like a week, and I was always like, that's disgusting. What's wrong with you? But then like I would go to bed for 2 days straight and not brush my teeth, and it's like, oh god.
Yeah.
But I do now.
Yeah, I
clean
mean,
mouth.
Yeah, that's part of it. Is like looking back and realizing that you don't want to be in that place again, and so you take care of yourself.
Yeah.
But if you are in that place, if you have spent the last 9 hours sitting on YouTube, because I've been there, I spent my whole adolescence on YouTube. We're with you.
Here we are.
We're with you, and it's gonna be okay. And it doesn't have to be today, and maybe it won't be okay for a long time. But someday the sun will shine, and even if the sun goes away again, we'll be back. And we'll see you guys back soon.
Unless you live in Seattle.
Oh, shoot, I can't help you. Or like Antarctica or some shit. I don't know about how your weather patterns work, or like your sunshine, but it's gonna be rough. But that doesn't mean your life has to be.
Take it in stride. All right. Yeah.
After that unexpectedly serious episode.
That's where we've been, man.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm glad we caught up with you guys. It was good to chat. Glad we had this talk together.
We'll be back.